You had failed me, GameStop. Hey y'all, so I spent $100 on GameStop's website. They had a 4 for $20 for games $10 or less, or a 4 for $40 for games 20 or less. So if you guys want to see what I got, check it out. Also, wearing the Hunter x Hunter hat today. Pretty dope. Got that at GameStop too. Alright, so as far as it goes, we got 1, 2, 3 packages to open up. See what they came in. Hopefully GameStop didn't disappoint today. And we got the trusty pocket knife right here to open these packages up. So I think the lightest one is this one, so we'll start with this package first. Probably won't need the knife, but you know, go ahead and use it anyways. Make things a little easier. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Game number 1. Dante's Inferno. Yeah, Dante's Inferno. I've heard good things about this game, and I have to say it came with the case, so that's pretty sick. The game was priced at $7.99, so $5. Pretty well worth it. It's got the little slip in there, and even the manual. So far, game number 1, GameStop, you're doing pretty good. So I think there's another game in this package. Let's see how GameStop does here. Oh shoot! Marvel vs. Capcom, Fates of Two Worlds. I haven't actually played this one. Neither have I played Dante's Inferno, to be honest. But these are getting added to my collection. I've always heard the Marvel vs. Capcom games are good. I've played a little bit of 2, I think, for the PS1. Also, complete. Didn't think to check the condition, so let's check the condition. This one's in terrible shape. Oh my god. GameStop, this is an L right here. So I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera, but I'm telling you, heavily scratched. And not even just that side. This side is scratched up too, so I'm going to take a big L. Like if you look right here, there's a scratch, a scratch. I would have about bet this game doesn't work. That's disappointing. Now I got to go back and double check Dante's Inferno. Okay, so Dante's Inferno. A little scratched, but not as bad. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see anything on here, but I'd say that's still playable and still doable. Lord, I really want that Marvel vs. Capcom to be good though, so that's that sucks. I'm not even gonna lie. Out of all the games I bought, that was probably one of the ones I was most hyped about. So we got another bigger package. So that was on the 4 for $20 deal so far. Feels like there's a little more in this package, so we'll see what's up here. Pull back out the trusty knife. Not having as easy a time this time, but I got it. So, at least I got the cases, I guess, in those last few. Not some GameStop case, so, okay. Resident Evil Village. Heck yeah, and PS5. This was on the 4 for $40. It was $20 or under games on that. And it looks to be complete. I mean, it's just a little slip, but you know. And the disc has what looks to be like maybe 1 or 2 little scratches. Yeah, it has 2 little scratches here, I think. This is not how you're supposed to clean a disc, by the way. Yeah, it has 2 little scratches, but overall, I think it'll be playable and it'll work. So, Resident Evil Village is probably one of my favorite Resident Evil games. Probably one of my favorite series ever. I mean, I've played just about every Resident Evil there is. The only one I haven't played yet is Code Veronica, and I'm kind of holding out for a remake. I did buy it on the PlayStation Store, so I might end up picking that up eventually and playing it. So, let's see what's in here next. Well, all the games are coming with the original cases so far, so that's a plus on GameStop's end. So this one's the I don't know if I'm saying this right. The Neo Collection, also for PS5, is another one of the ones that were 4 for $40, and it does look to be complete. And I'll say this: these games, 2-disc. I didn't even know they made 2-disc PS5 games. Although I did see the Final Fantasy VII remake that's coming out, the sequel. Lord, I can't remember the name right now, but I heard Rebirth. Is it Rebirth? Let me know. I heard that it's going to be 2-disc. So, but this one, yeah, 2-disc, and both these discs look clean. I've never played these games, but it looks like samurais and stuff. And honestly, I think I've heard these were good, and I was just like, screw it, I'll buy it. I'll check it out at that price. I mean, it ends up being roughly $10 a game, so why not? All right, we still got some more goodies in this bag. Feels like 2 more games. Feels like Switch games. So let's see what we got here. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Hearts Melody. Okay, so get you a good look at that. Yeah. So I mean, that actually, I'm surprised that's complete, because I was worried the Switch games would come loose, and I hate loose Switch games. I hate loose games in general, honestly. I like to have the case, and we got the cartridge in there. So for $10, another one of the ones that were in the 4 for $40. Heck of a deal for a $10 Switch game. You can't beat that. Like, seriously. So let's see about this next Switch game. I can feel it. It feels tiny. I hate these cases. I really do. I can't remember what I ordered. You can see it here. Dragon Ball FighterZ. I love Dragon Ball FighterZ. I own it on Steam. I think I already own it on the Switch digitally, and I think I own it on the PS5 digitally. So it's not a major disappointment to have it come in like this, but I'll probably just end up reselling it, to be honest, and hopefully get my $10 back. So we got the big box left. Let's check it out. I have a feeling, I think there's, let's see here, we pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. So I did the 4 twice, so there should be 12 games. So there should be 6 games in this box, I believe. So I did 4 for 10, and then I did, or 4 for 20, and then I did the 4 for 40 twice. So let's see what I got in here. Okay, guys. All right. And I'm going to try not to look. So we'll see what happens here. Okay. As you can see, I'm not looking. I feel another Switch game. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Okay, baby. And that one's actually in the original case, so that's pretty sweet. Heck yeah. Question though, is it any good on the Switch? I mean, I played a little bit of it on the PS4. It's one of those games I plan on picking up. I know they're still making content for it like crazy. But yeah, I don't know how it runs on the Switch. Is it like a 30 FPS game, or does it get full 60 FPS? I doubt it gets 60 FPS, but I think playing on Switch would be fun. Okay, so another Switch game, and not the original case. So far, GameStop has, I've seen worse. I have seen worse. So we got, now, don't get mad at me, I don't know how to say this name, but Desagia 6, Defiance Destiny. I've never played any of these games, but I heard they're good games. I heard they're really, really long. Like, I've heard, like, they can get to like 100 hours or something like that. So I'll probably end up playing this at some point maybe, but this is going to be way on the end of my backlog. If I need to move it up, let me know. Alright, so let's see here. Let's try to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I was right. Yeah, there's 6 games in this box. Okay, so game number 1, or 3 actually. Yakuza Collection. So, hold up. This is a little weird. So all these games on this sale are supposed to be used games, right? Does that feel or sound or look like a used game to you? Pre-owned? So, that's one problem I have with GameStop. If you go in and you trade in a brand new game, they will actually still count it as used when they sell it. And I'd about bet that's what happened to this Yakuza Remastered Collection. I haven't played these games very much. I played a little bit of Zero. And what I played was like an hour or two. And honestly, I loved it. It felt like I was playing an anime, kind of like something like Persona, but completely different, but still anime feeling. And I want to go through and play the entire series, so I'm going ahead and trying to buy most of the series. I even ordered Yakuza Dead Souls on the PS3, which cost me like $80 freaking dollars. So that's one I look really forward to, because they didn't remaster that one yet or anything. Hopefully that goes up in value. But yeah, brand new copy of the Yakuza Remaster Collection for $10. You know, that's a steal right there. Thank you, GameStop. Okay, so I will note 2 of these games are going to be the same games, because I remember ordering 2 of the same. Spider-Man. You can't go wrong with Spider-Man. I mean, probably one of the biggest PlayStation series out there right now. Yeah, I haven't played these, to be honest. Like, I haven't played this one or the Miles Morales. I haven't even watched any of the newer movies. The last movie I watched was No Way Home, which I thought was phenomenal, by the way. But I haven't watched like the Miles Morales movies or anything. Everybody says this game's really good. The only Insomniac game I've really played and beat was Ratchet and Clank, and I loved it. So I'm sure I would probably like Spider-Man. That's why I got it. Definitely going to give it a try probably here soon. It's going to be up there higher on my list of my backlog. Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys, these last 2 games should be the same game, because I remember what I ordered here. Smash Bros. Wii U. So, we got 1 in the case and 1 in the GameStop case. And they didn't even put the little slip that tells you what it is on there. That's kind of disappointing. And honestly, this feels like a... Is this like a repro PS3 case they put it in? I think it is a PS3 case, because don't they have this weird little top to them? So let's look at the one that came in the original case first. So we have Smash Bros. Wii U, $9.99. So technically, 4 for $20. I got this game for $5. Smash Bros. For $5, like, you can't do that anymore. Like, how's that possible? Oh baby, that is complete too. Oh, okay. So let's see how this disc looks. The top of the disc looks really good, which I learned recently that all the data is stored on the top of the disc. So if this scratch there, you're screwed bad. So let's look at the bottom here. So yeah, the top looks good. Looks real clean and good. And there's a few minor scratches, but overall, I think it looks pretty good. A lot of my games that I try to keep spotless on scratches, and I always trade for condition upgrades and everything. But for $5, you can't beat Smash Bros. And like I said, there's another copy. This one being loose worries me. I have a feeling this one's not going to be in good condition. Okay, so far, the top of the disc don't look too bad, which I've always heard that's a problem with Wii U games. Oh, by the way, I don't own a Wii U. But you know, I seen Smash Bros. For freaking $5. I couldn't pass it up. So this one's about the same as the other one. No heavy scratches, but there is light scratching. I doubt you guys can see that. So overall, I spent $100 at GameStop on their website. And what do I think? Well, I came out with a total of 12 games, so not too bad. Of a deal, 12 games for $100. You can't beat that, and there's some pretty good games in here. Most of these will go in my collection, like Dante's Inferno, and that Neo collection, and Yakuza, and maybe even Super Smash Bros. Wii U. I might go and see if I can just resell it for $10, make $5. And Resident Evil Village. Some of these games that didn't come in the original cases, I will probably honestly end up reselling for $5, $8 just to get my money back, you know. But yeah, overall I had, let's see here, 3 games that didn't come in the original case, and then 9 that did. I would say overall that's not a bad deal for GameStop, because you never really know with them what you're going to get when you order online. But yeah, let me know about your guys' GameStop experience. I'm pretty excited for a few of these games and everything. I am going to say right now that I am severely disappointed with the Marvel vs. Capcom. That's a big L for me. That was one game I really want to play and try, but I have a feeling this disc just isn't even going to work. You had to fail me, GameStop. You had to fail me, GameStop. Come on.